Hello everyone, it's Crispy Patty. Just pushing my hair out of the way. What's left of it. I've had kids go, what's up with the solar power panel in the back? There's a little bald spot. And my friends call this a five head, instead of a forehead. Forehead would be like that, right? Your hair, this is a five head. All right. If I could only power up by the solar panel bald spot, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I wouldn't even have to take a nap or go to sleep. Today's book, Little Joe Chickapig. Let's see, by Brian Calhoun. Illustrations by Pat Bradley and Brian Calhoun, the artist himself. A story about following your dreams. Wow, I love books like this. Inspiring. Now, many of you may want to know, what is a chickapig? It says right here, chickapig. A plural noun, chickapigs, an animal hybrid that is half chicken and half pig. Well, there you go. So how does that... Wait, no. Does it? Yeah. All right, let's jump into it. All right. Little Joe Chickapig lived on a farm full of chickapigs, and a chickapig charm. For little Joe Chickapig, still just a boy, the farm full of chickapigs brought him no joy. He dreamed of new places beyond the fields, sailing vast oceans with swords and with shields. He hoped he'd find courage to follow his heart, but how could he do it? How could he start? Yeah, overwhelming, huh? Where do you start to have that? The Chickapig farm was all that he knew, with its crops and fields and cows that pooed, and birds and bees and horses and goats. Why was he dreaming of castles and moats? Yes, why was he? Let's find out. Shall we stay along with the story? Joe had an old grandpa, brave and bold, a chickapig hero who broke the mold. Joe had an old grandpa, sailor of seas, a chickapig hero who lived so free. Aha, the source of his inspiration. His grandpa, a hero. My grandpa, too, I believed was a hero and is a hero. Yes. All right. How? But how? How? How did he go? How did he do it? How did he know to follow his heart against the tide? How did he do it? The young chickapig cried. I'll tell you a tale, his mother said. I'll tell you a tale before I put you to bed. Grandpa back then, he was scared too. Grandpa back then did not know what to do. Oh, isn't that reassuring? He may have appeared bold on the outside and brave to everyone, but inside maybe he too was scared and had his doubts. Grandpa had heard a story told of a great big bear who broke the mold. The bear was tired of striking fear in all who saw him, all who came near. The bear had learned quite a skill to heal the sick and those struck ill. What? Look at that. He's breaking the mold. Usually we're scared of bears, and they're scary, and they scare us and try to eat little animals, but here he is. He's almost like Jesus, right? Healing the sick and those who are ill. Look at that. Like a bear nurse. A doctor he became, my son, to heal the wounds of everyone, and those who used it to run away now stood before him every day. Look at that. He's got the bird laying down on the pillow, and he's wrapping his leg. He's got a stethoscope. Everybody's eyes and looks are like, what the? That's not normal. The bear saw patients one by one. Never again would anyone run. The bear became a friend, you see, to every creature beneath the trees. But how? How did he go? How did he do it? How did he know to follow his heart against the tide? How did he do it? The young Chickapig cried. He's got a little thermometer in there. I love it. These are great illustrations. The animals are getting closer to him now. He's earning their trust. The bear found courage from the strangest place. He'd heard of a mouse who went to space. Ah! Look at that mouse. Up in outer space. The mouse, she traveled to the moon and Mars. The mouse, she traveled amongst the stars. Her ship had soared from Earth to space, but in that world she found her place. But how? How did she go? How did she do it? How did she know to follow her heart against the tide? How did she do it? The young Chickapig cried. Ah, look at those cows on the moon. Oh, I did it. I said it. The mouse, she heard a story told of a fierce young dragon, brave and bold. I love these cows. Look at it on the castle there. Look at that dragon. The dragon was known across the land. She gave up her kingdom to join a band. She sang her song. She strummed her guitar. Her music was heard both near and far. But how? How did she go? How did she do it? How did she know to follow her heart against the tide? How did she do it? The young Chickapig cried. Look at those animals. They are loving those tunes that this dragon is striking a chord to, huh? There was a warrior from that land back before the dragon's band. Oh. Oh. He was a Chickapig just like you, filled with wonder and feeling blue, tired of shields and swords to weld. He lay down his weapons and planted a field. The Chickapig farm became all that he knew, with its crops and fields and cows that pooed, and birds and bees and horses and goats, and never a thought of castles or moats. Now, Joe, my child, I hope you will follow your dreams, whatever they be, and one day in the future, when you are old, your very own story just might be told. What a beautiful story. That is true. We are each individuals, and in our hearts and in our minds and in our souls, we have our calling to be individuals and a calling to strike out and to be true to ourselves and to follow our dreams and to become what we want. And it's natural to be scared in the beginning especially, but you take the first step and then it becomes easier and easier. People will come to help you, your family, your friends, your teachers, and you will continue to keep going, and you will feel better because you will go after your dreams. And then you possibly could be told to others about your story, and you are an inspiration to others. All right, because that's what he's doing, right? He's inspired by other people's bravery to take steps towards what he feels is his calling. All right, thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful and blessed day.